Welcome back, my dark means, to the dark void ruled by me, 51. And today we're back to another WTF news reaction thing. Yeah, at this point I'm just gonna call it WTF news reactions because, yeah, I guess I'm reacting more than usually these days. But yeah, today we're gonna be reacting to basically Rev says Desu and YouTube just destroyed countless channels. Which, if you haven't been hearing the news lately, yes, there's a something new happening with YouTube, and it is actually causing problems. I've been watching some other YouTubers talking about this, and I was thinking that I need to make a video of this on Monday after I learn and see what's going on. And yeah, it's very devastating because it really brings into doubt really brings into situation how, like, a lot of channels are probably going to get destroyed, which I agree is going to be destroyed now, because YouTube has just basically put in this new thing. Now, I'll talk about it later if it happens during the video. So I'm just going to let Rev take over from now. So yeah, let's get started and see what's happening.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rip here.
What's up?
So today's going to be a pretty important video about YouTube as a platform and some major issues going on with the platform itself that's impacting not only content creators, but also the experience of viewers like yourself. So over the past month or so, I have noticed some very weird things going on with YouTube, not just with my channel, but also channels I follow. And recently, over the past couple of days, a lot of content creators have confirmed some of my suspicions. They have come out and talked about major problems going on with their channels. And these are content creators from all different types of backgrounds and sizes, where they're reporting very low viewership.
You know it's bad when different backgrounds of people, like, from, doesn't matter which content you make, you know it's bad when all of them are having problems. Like, the only times when you see that is when YouTube literally has done problems. Like, remember when they basically brought in the new censorship happening? Oh wait, no. Brought in, I can't remember, some other things, like back in the base, like the, what was that, that YouTube hero thing? This is before I came onto YouTube, but as a content creator. But yeah, I remember that one. It's just, what the heck is going on with that one? Yeah, remember that? That was like basically what the heck was going on with that one. And then before that, this whole bunch of basic copyright issues happening left and right, and now it's getting worse and worse by the month now. All right, continue on. It's all right.
On their videos, like very unusual patterns involving views on videos, and this is something that likely had a little bit of a relation to what's going on with Twitch and how views are not counting over there in their attempt to crack down on bots. I think something similar is going on with YouTube, and to make matters worse, some of their tweaks to their systems have now made it so some people's content is just not showing up whatsoever, and it's pretty bad. So the first thing I want to talk about in this video, and I want everyone watching this to check this out for themselves. YouTube has made some changes to the restricted mode that is available on everyone's account. And what this does is it determines whether or not content is mature. Now, the issue here is that a lot of people are reporting that this toggle is being turned on without the user's permission, meaning what they're going to see on YouTube is severely restricted. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So
here it is.
Channel, right? Everything's normal.
I see it.
If you go to your account, you can see this restricted mode. A lot of people are reporting.
Just to help out, just to let people know that this is what I talk about. If your profile is like right up the corner right here, that's what he's talking about. Like, any YouTube has I know this is common knowledge, but just to make sure you check up your profile right here. It's up in the corner, depending on where your window is. That this is where your picture is right here. All right, just to let you guys know. And I have tested this out myself, and it is bad. I see it, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about, and it is bad.
Reporting that this is automatic.
Okay, here you go. So I had to rewind that.
Restricted mode. A lot of people are reporting that this is automatically on.
For me, it was off.
Very big difference. Let me show you what happens when I turn on restricted mode.
And I tested this myself. There it is.
This is using AI to filter
oh yeah, that's right, AI.
Mature videos. What does a mature video look like?
I don't even know.
No clue.
No clue, yeah.
Is as good as mine, because it seems like AI is just randomly targeting videos labeling them as...
What's problematic is, if you remember the AI back years ago, where it was like this. Like I said, this is before I arrived as a content creator on the platform. But before, basically, if you remember, there was another problem with the AI back in the days. Well, not before. Like, I think before 2016. I don't know. Where basically the AI would copyright every single channel's handles like videos. Like, I can't remember, but I do know. If any of you remember before, like, I don't know, somewhere, but at a certain point, I have watched videos, people talking about how their videos were being taken down by an AI. Like, every time they put up a video, the AI would literally automatically check that video and say, oh, well, this is not safe. The problem with that one is that I have seen content creators who made like normal videos, like nothing bad about the video, like no lewd stuff, no hateful stuff. Well, not angry stuff, like when you get losing the game for too much time, like nothing. And all of a sudden, their video gets like demonetized or gets restricted or copyrighted or something, and that's just freaking makes no sense. I mean, people have been theorized back then that it's because the AI looks at the name of your channel, looks at the content, and it automatically knows that, oh yeah, I know this person, I'm gonna restrict their video, I'm gonna check the video, and I'm gonna restrict it. I mean, people have theorized that's basically what the problem is. And it was just unfortunately saddening because there was actually content creators that made normal videos that talk about how their lives were happening, talking normal days of their lives. I mean, for example, Noble Lost Pause made a video of how his channel exploded and where he told his side what happened, what could have happened, and basically how problematic his entire life was happening before YouTube, YouTube helped out and exploded his channel, and now he's able to make sure his life is around. I mean, he had a lot of problems with his family. But not problems with family. I mean, a lot of problems in the household because financial issues. How about that one? I'll say financial issues. And he made that video, and he was showing off his feelings. He was letting everyone know that thanks to YouTube and thanks to the viewers that are watching YouTube, he was able to, turn the financial issues around. And the next day, he makes a video saying that his video got freaking restricted by YouTube. The AI took that video and decided nope. Oh, I know this is content creator. I'm going to automatically, I don't know if it checked it, but it automatically got rid of that video. There was nothing bad in that video as far as I know. The only thing bad is the stuff in the background. But even then, it's like they're just stuff in the back. Who cares? Which literally makes you think that this AI is copying the same methods of back then. And if it is, then a lot of people's channels are more likely going to get hit. And like I said, I tested this out. And on this video, I'm going to test it out again to see which videos are going to come up. And it's just awful.
Sure. And then if you have this toggle on, those videos do not show up. Let me show you what happens when you activate restricted mode for my channel. Now, if you guys know me, I upload daily. So if there's any time where there is a gap between days and uploads, something's not right.
The only time I don't
just scrolling through
put up videos is like
of my videos. It's not that they're not being promoted.
Me, I don't record on
to people. They just
Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
If you have this toggle on. So if YouTube is, whether accidentally or intentionally turning this toggle on for people, it is severely limiting what content you can see. And again, this is like half of my videos, and it's pretty much the same case with a lot of people as well. You go back up here, you can see, turn off.
Turn off the thing.
And all of a sudden, the videos are back.
Here it is.
And I'll give you another example. I chose It's
no
a Gundam
sense.
because he has a similar number of subscribers. He uploads pretty frequently, and he's had issues with YouTube in the past because I guess they consider him a little bit edgy or whatever. But looking at his channel, right, you can see the upload dates. 1 hour ago, 4 days ago, 12 days ago, 13 days ago, 13 days ago. It's all pretty consistent. But if you
keep an eye on these videos right now.
Again, his most recent upload would be 12 days ago.
Oh my god.
About half of his content is gone.
Look at this.
Toggle on. And again, the issue is that YouTube is seemingly turning this toggle on without people's permission, and you won't even know it's on because it's not like there's a warning over the quote-unquote mature videos.
Yeah, also, like, Did they even announce? Yeah, I know they announced they were going to implement it, but I thought it was happening like last month. I thought they already implemented this like last month. Did somebody tell me? Were they planning to implement this during this? Because I could have sworn it was say August 29th. Don't quote me on that. Let me know in the comments if I got the date wrong. That they were planning to implement something to basically do something, censor things. I thought they already did. I didn't realize they were waiting a little bit longer before. Somebody let me know in the comments if this was like, if they said anything else, because I really don't know. Oh man.
They just don't show up at all. You won't be any the wiser. You just think, oh, they haven't uploaded in 12 days. When that's not.
That is why, this is one of the reasons why I say to you guys, hey, come to my channel every once in a while, check the video if I upload it. Nowadays, and with seeing this, how that kind of talk is not even, it's pointless now, because I want you guys to make sure to come to my channel every once in a while to see, because I know all of you have your daily lives, and sometimes you're not able to come to the channel, and sometimes even the freaking black belt button right here doesn't even freaking work sometimes, because people are saying that they're not getting recommended even though the black bell is on. So I let people know, hey, come press the black bell, come to my channel once in a while to see if I upload or not, or because, you know, I forget sometimes if I'm unable to upload. But yeah, anything, like come to my channel. But with this, if this is on for you guys, because of course you guys probably have accounts on the platform, and then if this is on for you guys, me telling you guys that is pointless, because you might come to my channel and you find out, oh man, he hasn't uploaded in a while now. Maybe he's basically taking some breaks, or maybe he's like hasn't uploaded, or maybe something's happening over there, or no, but I'm happening over there or something, and then the entire channel and those videos are not going to be seen. I mean, literally, all those videos are probably not going to be seen by you guys because of this. I mean, how, it is insane. It's upsetting, because what is the point now? What's more is that I did take I think 3 or 2 months off to basically get my head together, because I was like, I just had that time where I just decided to turn off and just didn't want to make videos. Think about a person that's going on vacation, like taking a break from the platform, and then and then when they come back, people come back, they're basically making videos after a while, but then all of a sudden, because of this, people are, when another viewer comes back to see, and they see only like the new videos are not showing up, and they think, oh, that person's, oh, he did say he was taking a break. This person was taking a break a bit, so maybe he's taking another break again. So I'm going to come back a little bit. I'm going to check their Twitter. I'm going to see if they upload it and see if they announced it, and that's going to probably cause confusion for the people watching. Think about it. It's not just YouTube. It's probably going to cause people confusion for anyone that likes to keep up to date with people's like comments, Twitter and Reddit or whatever platform they're doing their extended thing everywhere. It's bad. It's really bad. This is going to cause confusion in the YouTube community, because people are going to be thinking that some of these people are either leaving the platform, something's happening with them, or they're taking a break. But in reality, they probably have the freaking restricted thing on, and they don't even realize it. And now they're only getting the video of whatever YouTube says that it's fine for public viewing. Sorry I went on a rant there, but it's just, oh man.
Case. And also, again, these videos, from my own experience, they're not in any way compromised. They're not age restricted. They're not demonetized. They're just regular videos.
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, I have to say is now that YouTube has already restricted us so much already. I mean, there's like a tab in the if you remember, this is like during the COPPA situation where basically everyone was worried about COPPA going out of control, and YouTube had to basically do something to basically please the freaking idiots over at COPPA, and they basically put a restricted thing on the content creators channel. Like, you put this on and your videos are going to be restricted. They're not going to get that many views, unfortunately. And there's the other restricted mode, that's the other version, and your videos are not going to be shown as much, and it's not going to be pushed, which is devastating, because once you, and plus it's different, and sorry, it's like hot in here, it's like getting warm, again for some reason, so my brain, and I just woke up from a nap too, so my brain's like jumbled up right now. And what's worse is that for a person that doesn't keep up to, oh yeah, looking at videos and not looking at videos, for me, I just pressed it on and be done with it, and just leave it on for every video, just automatically have it, okay, here you go, click that, be done with it, and just move on with my day. Because it'd be easier than just to remember, okay, this video's good, this video's not good, this video's good, this video's not good, and just, you know, just freaking let it go, which is a problem with me, because now I can't look that up. I can't, like, get that many people looking at my channel. But we already have that, and now we have a new restricted mode that's now legitimately not showing videos. Literally, at least with the other version, it just doesn't make the videos like skyrocket. It doesn't push them as hard. But this is just literally deletes them. Not deletes them, but it literally kind of deletes them from the feed until you remove restricted mode. I mean, it is insane. We also have the AI thing that says, oh, does this video have any AI? You make people showing. I mean, how much more is YouTube going to try to censor and restrict us at this point? How much more? How much more is this going to keep happening? They already put in the other act where you have to put your ID, which I think is still a bad thing. Which, of course, is a bad thing. But how much more is YouTube continuing to restrict us? Not only is it demoralizing, but it also brings the fact that, is there even a point to being a content creator now? But there are people who dream of being a content creator, like being their own boss, making their own videos, showing, entertaining people around the world. But now it's that dream is now in doubt. Me, I wanted to be a content creator. I wanted to get on here, entertain people, play games, and be my own boss, and hopefully get enough subscribers to basically, you know, be able to financially take care of myself, to, you know, get money, get paid, and that's it. But every time, every month at this point, every year, every month, doesn't matter at this point, there's always something new happening with YouTube that causes that dream to be in doubt. It is literally now financially not viable anymore. Well, it was not financially viable before, after this whole thing happened, but even still, the fact that we're getting to this point, YouTube literally is getting to the point where you can't even, it's not really viable to even be a content creator anymore. I mean, people are using Patreon more to basically help finance their videos so they can keep making content. But this is not only just non-financially viable, but also a channel ender. Because if this restricted mode is on for every person, who knows how many people are restricted right now or automatically on, it could basically probably kill a channel who's been alive for so long. And now with this, and who knows how long. It won't be long, and heck, I'm scared that one day we're gonna start seeing content creators coming out, hey, my channel hasn't been getting that many views lately, I'm getting no lose subscribers for a while, and I've been trying my best here, but I just can't continue on here. I have no choice but to leave the platform after, like, my channel's gonna be probably left up, but I can't, like, keep doing this anymore. YouTube has effectively ended my channel here, and they basically just leave the platform. And who knows if they're going to come back. They'll probably start up a new, somewhere on some other platform. But in the end, yeah. I mean, I'm scared for that day. For when content creators will decide not to retire, but they are forced to retire because they cannot keep up with YouTube's idiotic rule changing that keeps happening. They keep, like I said, they have so many rules that they change. They don't let the content creators know about it. They don't bother telling you about their video, what content is in the video, and something is like false at that point. And some people, and all of that, the copyright system is broken, so anybody can copyright your butt at any time, and you basically can't do anything about it besides delete your video. You can't, like, you have to restrict your video on every time by putting that dot, by clicking that dot. Now you have to put the AI thing now, as far as I know. And restriction, like I said, unless you put the dot thing, it's optional, but even still. And now we have this, and now you have the AD, and now you have the new restricted mode. It is getting out of hand. This platform is getting to the point where, more than likely, this platform may finally be walking towards the toward a platform with a rope. Literally, YouTube is getting to the point of getting that rope. And it won't be long. Like I said, I'm scared that people will start leaving the platform. Because of YouTube's this new restriction mode. But like I said, there's so many people, and it's just sad. I've seen other content creators talking about this. It is saddening, demoralizing, and the only thing we can do is just to spread the word, and also to basically keep making content to hopefully be able to keep up with the platform. And that's just the big creators. What about the smaller creators like me? I've been doing this since 2016, or in other words, since the Skyrim Remastered came out for the PS4. What about people like me? What about small creators? The people who are trying to the best to get up in the platform. What about them? At that point, it'd be impossible, almost nearly impossible for them to basically get any views on their videos, let alone gain subscribers. At that point, it's going to be more demoralizing for them because they're just starting out. And after seeing this, it probably makes them think, I don't want to try to do this. I don't want to try to do all this work just to basically deal with YouTube's idiocy. So I'm probably not going to bother. And this is just more demoralizing, and that's just sad because there are people who want to just go onto YouTube, who see YouTube videos and dream of, hey, I want to be my own boss. I want to be a content creator. Some people want to leave their jobs to do this. Some people want to do this as a hobby. But after seeing this, they might just decide, that's not going to happen. And probably some people who who wanted to leave their jobs can't now because of this idiocy. It is sad. I mean, YouTube needs to freaking stop doing this. I mean, how much more is YouTube going to be basically causing problems for us? We just want to make videos. But in the end of the day, YouTube keeps changing the platform and just hurting us. It's insane. Sorry, running around there, but still, it's insane.
Have been approved.
I gotta go back on that.
They're not in any way compromised. They're not age restricted. They're not demonetized. They're just regular videos that have been approved for all audiences, and they're being labeled as mature and then hidden for anyone who has this toggle on. It's very, very dangerous the route this is going.
Oh yeah,
you're having this wonky AI determining basically a second level of defense, and then completely wiping that content right off of the channel. You can't even find the videos that are marked with this if you have this stuff enabled.
Yeah, if you have that,
just
there's no way.
There's been a lot of threads over the past couple of days of
go.
content creators sharing that they've had a massive drop off in viewership, and it's always something that we talk about reluctantly, where it's like, anytime you say like, oh, viewership is down, something's going on with the algorithm of YouTube, people will just say you fell off, or people aren't watching your videos anymore. And a lot of the time it is just how things are, right?
Yeah,
slow
that
days,
is
slow weeks. Even
it's one of those days.
Viewership might just be down, but here we have a time, right on August 13th,
there's evidence
where
now.
Countless channels had their viewership out of nowhere. Either YouTube did something to the system, or countless content creators all just fell off on August 13th. It's been very wonky, and that was around the time where Twitch was doing their own bot purge that, by their own admission, went too far, and is now not counting views from lurkers and people who are not quote-unquote engaged viewers. But things get more complicated, and
I didn't know they were doing their own bot thing.
You see people like Kirsha talking about this, and Demion talking about this, Smash JT, even Linus Tech Tips.
God dang,
has been talking
Linus.
about this big drop off in viewership over the past month. And there was a video by Second Wind.
Oh yeah, I seen this one.
Really highlighting the randomness
behind
just, all of this, where
it is like making no sense.
Views are just very turbulent at the moment. I think that's the best way I can describe my own experience over the past month. It's like most videos are fine, like they're performing as they always would, and then like the ones that get hit with something, they just tank. They fall on their face right out of the gate
because restricted mode.
To complain, I am greatly appreciative of any level of viewership I get.
Oh yeah, exactly. I'm glad.
Right,
even if I have one viewer on watching my videos, that makes me happy, because it means that there are people actually enjoying it. Heck, right now I have sorry. Heck, even if you hate the video, I still glad that people are even watching it. Like, if you dislike it, it doesn't matter. I'm happy, because for me, seeing people watching my content makes me happy to know that at least someone is watching the video, whether they hate it or not. I'm happy. That makes me some joy. It means that, yes, I'm bringing some form of happiness. I'm bringing some form of emotion to the people who are watching, and I'm glad for that. I'm glad. I mean, back before, like at a certain point, I literally had a lot of videos that literally had 0 views. I mean, legitimately, I think I had an entire week where nobody was watching a video. And that probably hit me hard. But when I started watching people legitimately, at least one viewer watching, like at one point I had like at a certain point, I can't remember what, I think it's when I started to get my personality out more and more, is when I started seeing more and more people watching my videos. And I saw, wow, finally, I'm seeing, like, I had an entire week with people watching my videos. Even though it's just one person watching it, it made me feel happy, because I know people are watching my content. And I'm glad. Yes, I do get those times where, a video's not doing so good. I mean, a video's not being watched. There's like 0 video people watching that. But to me, even still, I'm still happy that even if I have one video not being watched, I know that the next one, or even not the next one after that, somebody will probably watch that video. At least one person will watch it. And that brings me happiness. That brings me joy. So, I want to say thank you to all you viewers and all the subscribers. Thank you for literally keeping watching my video. Thank you for watching all the content I made. And thank you for subscribing to me as well, because you guys literally make my life happy, because every time I come onto the platform to make a video, and whenever I post a video, man, trying to say this I'm trying my best to say this, but thank you guys for watching, because it makes me happy. It gets me some joy. When I said it, I mean, I'm always happy. But this one makes me really happy. And to see you guys basically look at the videos, brings me like emotional, I guess I should say. So once again, thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to anyone that watches my videos. Thank you for like giving a time of your day or night, depending when you're watching this, to basically watch my videos and to at least just watch them. Heck, you can even, if you're pressing the like button or dislike button, thank you either way. I'm just happy that my videos are getting watched. Alright, sorry about that. I had to take that for a moment.
Aren't the same.
I gotta rewind that back, sorry.
And I think a lot of it,
okay,
greatly appreciative of any level of viewership. It's just an observation, right? Things just aren't the same, and it's very bizarre, and I think a lot of it has to do with this sort of engaged viewer metric, where they're only counting what they consider engaged viewers. Again,
engaged. Oh yeah, engagement.
Subscribe. The lurkers, so to speak, are the ones not counting, at least for viewership. But for ad revenue, I think they're definitely counting. They're still watching ads and still triggering ads on YouTube. So yeah, there's still money going there, but their view is still not being counted. I can say this with my own channel over the past, let's say, 3-4 weeks. There's been a pretty big hit on viewership. Again, not complaining, just an observation here.
Yeah.
And what's really weird, what makes no sense whatsoever, is during this period of lower viewership, my ad revenue, has increased. That makes no sense, especially.
Actually, I have to say this right now. One of my videos, 8-Bit Armies, all of a sudden just struck up to almost 300. I have to say this right now. I have to comment on that one too, because I was looking at my channel, and one day, and this is before I knew what was going on, the whole situation with YouTube, but all of a sudden, one of my videos got skyrocketed. Like, it's almost 300 viewers. Now, of course, that's not a big deal, but all of a sudden, that one video is like just skyrocketed to 300. I don't know why that's happening. I have no idea what's going on there. I also agree with Ray. Either it's because of restricted mode, and it's like removing videos, and it just shows that certain videos, and that's why it's happening, or it's just a random event. Either way, something's going on.
YouTuber, you can share your own experience over the past month. If you have a drop has increased, that makes sense.
Exactly.
Especially if you're a YouTuber, you can share your own experience over the past month. If you have a drop off like that,
I'm a small content creator.
Go down, but
so I haven't really
the opposite effect. It literally makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, there are some examples from the past month where a video has made like $10 per 1,000 views.
What?
In case you're not familiar with how that works, that is insanely high.
Excuse
what
me?
I think is happening is they're counting the ad revenue. They're counting what people are watching in terms of ads, but they're not counting as views. So you have these really disproportionate.
So it's just counting the ads
for videos when you compare it to the views. Like nothing makes sense.
So they're just counting the ads then?
It's very bizarre what's going on here. And I think it's exactly what's going on with.
But I feel like it's gonna be exploiting.
Coincidence that
I feel like Spiffing Brett's gonna exploit that
on Twitch, where they were trying to go after view bots.
Oh yeah.
They were catching. Some of those people have like 3,000 viewers, but literally not a single person talking in their chat. It did crack down on those, but it also cracked down on lurkers and quote-unquote unengaged viewers, where, yes, they're being counted for ad revenue. The ads they're watching are registering and producing revenue for the creator and the platform, but their view is not being counted. They're not a live viewer. They're basically just kind of there, but not actually being received as a viewer. And I think the same thing is going on with YouTube. It's pretty much the only thing that can make any sense. At no point...
Sony needs to make sense of this, hopefully.
And tell us what's going on. They never do stuff like that. I think, based on my own experience and what I'm hearing from other people, these people are watching videos. There are viewers, but only a certain number are being registered for the purposes of a view.
Like I said,
because they're being counted for ad revenue, but not as a viewer.
So does that mean they
watch? Again,
what?
People look at this and be like, no, all you people who are saying stuff, you fell off. You're complaining about the algorithm. I just know based on my own experience.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've been uploading.
Like I said,
for 5+ years.
One of my videos is popping off.
And the last month has been the
a lot
turbulent and weird.
Close to 300
month I've ever had on this platform.
Well, even still, I know that's not big, but
a lot of other people.
It feels weird.
You're always reluctant to talk about views. It sounds like you're complaining, but these are just observations. And based on the restricted mode and how things are being messed with on YouTube, I think it's fair to talk about these things because
I have a feeling Spiffing Brit is going to look at the restricted mode and say, wait, something's not right with this one, and I think I can exploit it. I feel that right now, Spiffing Brit is experimenting with the restricted mode, and he's literally looking at the data to see whether restricted mode is literally a potential for, what was I saying? Potential for exploiting. Because he knows how to exploit the YouTube algorithm. In a good way. So I'm waiting on Spiffing Brit on this one. Something just seems fishy with the restricted mode. And if Spiffing Brit makes a video saying how they can use that to basically for the good, to help out content creators, oh my god, this is gonna turn heads real fast. But even still, I don't know, but I feel restricted mode is the reason why one of my videos is kind of popping off, but I don't really know. Maybe it's because since it removes the other videos, and it only appears like some of them, they get pronounced more. I don't know. That's just my observation. Alright, continue on, Rev.
It's not just impacting content creators, it's also impacting the experience you as a viewer are having. Some content's being hidden, numbers are very misleading right now in terms of viewership. Everything is very bizarre. And I think people have a right to know about this.
They do.
I don't think anyone at YouTube is going to come forward and talk about this.
At least not soon enough.
They figure something out because it's been very turbulent and unreliable in terms of what they're presenting.
YouTube is never reliable.
Like that. It just doesn't seem like anything's really adding up. And I think a lot of this has to do with changes to their algorithm, how they're using AI as well.
Of course, AI.
Fight to try to determine people's ages based on their search history, the videos they're
Yeah.
watching. That is something that a lot of people forgot about. That was a month ago as well.
Oy.
Now trying to determine your age based on the content you consume. And if you fail the test, I guess, you have to show identification. There's a lot of things going on with YouTube. I think it's made
It's
things
demoralizing.
very chaotic and unstable.
Demoralizing.
There's just something not right about YouTube recently. I'm not complaining. I'm
It really
doing
has
very
makes my
well.
head
Everything's
itch.
great, but it is different. You know, you have to be able to look at things for what they are. I think something's a little bit up here, but I'm glad I'm not the only one, because
Yeah.
I thought I was going a little crazy. But
Yeah,
no,
when I
like,
started
looking
seeing this, I
around,
was just weirded
a
out
lot
by
of
moment.
content creators are expressing the same things I'm talking about. But as always, you know, I'm very appreciative for all the support I get, and also
Yep, me
other
too.
ways to support content creators. For me, you can go and check out my new desk mat, or pair of desk mats from Epic Desk. This is a new collaboration I have.
Pretty cool. Pretty
Some
cool.
artwork.
Pretty cool.
And my wife, Erin Swab.
Hey.
You can see them. These things are absolute bangers. I
You're
love
both
the
adorable.
stained glass art.
You
This
both
is
are adorable.
so
Look at
cool.
look at these
And,
dudes. They're
here's the other
adorable.
one. In
They're
case you are
adorable. Adorableness.
Curious, and I'll put a link to this in the description and the pinned comments, and you can check this out.
Who's
Thanks for all
taller?
the support on this. I really appreciate that.
Oh, sorry,
All
I
the
had to say
support,
that.
whether it's
My
on
brain
this
had to say that.
campaign or on the channel generally. It is very important, especially in times like this where things are a little wonky with the platform. But for now, that's
I
all
hope
we
it doesn't
see.
last.
As always, go for sure.
All right, then I'm gonna pause that right there, so that doesn't pop up for me, because I'd rather not try to freaking edit anything out. I don't want to go through a video just to find ads. All right, sorry. Either way, yeah, that's basically the stuff that's happening right now. YouTube is literally, I don't know what's happening. Like I said, I already said in the middle of the video that it's really demoralizing, and for a person like me that just wants to make videos, it really hits you hard, because you just want to make videos for content, but not just videos for content, but also you want to try to make it so that way you can see if you can, like, you know, make this as a financial way, which at this point, trying to make YouTube videos, like, not financially viable at this point, but I still want to try to get to the point where, you know, I'm going to try to get at least some payment out of this, try to see how much is going to, you know, how much they're going to pay me and everything, so that way to see whether or not do I need to basically think of other methods of payment for it, or do I think is this possible just with this? Still, that's just me. Either way, I hope you enjoyed today's video, but I agree with Red. Make sure you go check up your content, any content creators you watch. Watch their videos, see, and make sure you double check that restricted mode. Actually, we're gonna do the restricted mode right now. Oh, welcome back. Sorry, I had to do. If you saw a little bit just kid, I had to cut that video out because I wanted to make that its own video. Trust me, it is like literally, basically devastating what happened. If you don't know restricted mode, I checked on the restricted mode, and oh my god, it literally deleted so many of my videos when I had that on. Watch that video, it's gonna come out after this. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna do my outro here. Right now, I'm gonna try to do my regular outro here. Well, not really. I'm not gonna do my regular outro here. But either way, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We're gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Comment, subscribe down below to help engage with the channel. Don't forget to like and share to help spread the word of what's going on, and also help engage with it as well. Don't forget to press the black bell button to be notified. Please turn that on. It helps a lot. You have no idea how much it helps. And also, just come to the channel every once in a while to see if I upload anything, to see if, and also because sometimes I forget. And also, I can't believe I have to say this now. Make sure you check if the restricted mode is on for you. If it's on, turn that off. Trust me. If it's on, it deletes so much content. It literally deletes all the content. When I mean delete, I don't mean deletes it forever. I mean, once that restricted mode is on, it completely, like, deletes it temporarily until you turn that off. Please turn that restricted mode off, so that way you can get the full catalog of not only my videos, but also videos of other content creators, alright? This is really, really a devastating thing. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Right now, my dog means dismissed.